welcome aboard. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Great Speak Coaster.
Playing, or doing commentary. This is the last one where it's just going to be the commentary over the gameplay for
Dead Space.
Dead Space. Again, we use Audacity, and the recording got corrupted. So we're just watching the gameplay that we recorded. Because why not? Why not indeed?
Why not indeed? It really does offer a different perspective, so it's kind of fun to do this every once in a while.
Yeah, you know what? I like that I have my full concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally it's like half of me is here and the other half is playing the game.
Right, exactly. And it makes it a little bit difficult to kind of, carry on. But this game itself has really... It does lend itself to a lot of good reactionary because of all the jumpy out stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to use some technical terms here. But right now, I'm thinking about the delicious dinner that you just made, and that was really awesome.
Not to be corporate shills or anything. I don't know if we even call it corporate. Oh, these.
Oh God, these fucking things! Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't talk about delicious dinner. Oh, and there's the testicle tentacle.
Ugh. Oh God, there's another one. Okay.
Those are the tentacle testicle. No, I think it's testicle tentacle.
Yeah, yeah. Oh God,
he just wouldn't fucking die.
Oh,
there he goes.
Nasty.
You have to cut off every one of their limbs.
It's really disgusting.
There's another one.
Ugh. Oh right, I forgot about this part. I forgot about a lot of these parts.
Ugh.
It's so full of grossness.
It really is. It is just so disgusting. Oh, but remember I did 2 in 1 shot?
Oh, right!
Lamb!
Nice!
That's pretty slick.
That was pretty slick.
But yeah, we use Home Chef. Ugh. And every time you get hit, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
How slick you are. It's really good. We get 3 meals a week from them, and we cook it, and it's reasonably priced. We're not doing takeout. The calories are all there. It's great.
Yeah, it's been really great.
So tonight was roasted pork loin with maple something glaze and roasted carrots with Brussels sprouts.
Very nice.
Oh, this sucker.
Oh, God. Wait. He dies right in front of you, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then this happens.
Oh, God, right. And this is where I was thinking, the Slender Man or the...
enemy.
Right. Oh, that no, kill it.
Because it's just like an assembly of gross tentacle squid.
Get him! They're so gross.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that was seriously nasty.
Ugh, and then you get them stuck on your boot.
Yeah. Stompy.
Yay, stuffs and things. I think you turn your back on him, and then he turns into some creepy ass thing. I don't
remember.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe.
I think I took him with me. It's he's my friend.
Oh my God!
And
You did take him with you.
Take a nap, lay down, have sleeps, and then I gotta eat this.
Oh right.
Shh. No pain, only dreams.
Only dreams now. Oh, and you just... Oh.
I didn't want him to get crushed by the door. It's like, you sit over here.
Okay.
You're my friend. Here you go.
Okay.
He's like the most living thing I've been around.
It's true.
It's like, this thing's only been dead for 30 seconds.
Oh my God. Does he come back? I don't think so. Right?
I think you were like, save your game. I was like, no, I'm not saving my game.
I'm gonna play it fast and loose.
Yeah. Do you remember?
What?
Do you remember back when America's Funniest Home Videos was a thing?
Yes.
They followed up with America's Funniest People with Dave Coulier as the host.
Yes, I vaguely remember that, but I think at that point I had stopped watching.
Yeah. I watched.
Yeah.
They used to have that, I mean, this is before YouTube, and it's sort of like some of the shit you see on YouTube now.
Yeah, it's true.
You know? And there was that jackalope thing that they did.
Oh, right.
Fast as fast can be, you'll never catch me. Ugh. I'm sure if we watched it now, we'd be like, oh my god, this is the dumbest shit ever.
Oh, I'm sure.
As a kid, I thought it was hilarious. I thought he was hilarious.
Yeah, I really did too. I used to like say that a lot too. Repeat some of this.
Yep. This whole time, I was like, something's gonna get us.
Oh, I know,
I think there was a body.
And we were like, look, we made it. Oh, yeah, right there.
Oh, so gross.
Oh, it's so wrong.
Guy was just hanging out. Hanging out.
Hanging
Hanging out with the family. Having ourselves a party.
Yeah.
Okay, that moment in Birdemic, when the Birdemic is about to happen, and we know it's about to happen, and we're watching it with someone who's never seen it before.
I know.
It's
we just kept like stealing little glances at each other.
Giggling my ass off.
I couldn't stop laughing.
And then the reaction you get is so great.
It's so perfect. It's exactly what you're like hoping for.
Oh
it is
God.
so awesome.
We should bring that to the cabin this summer.
Oh my god.
And make everyone watch Birdemic.
Do you think that they would watch it?
No,
Probably
they would
not.
This is stupid.
I know. But that's what's so awesome about it.
This is so great about it.
The
whole time you're watching it.
Yeah.
And then when the Birdemic happens, you find yourself longing for the horrible beginning part.
I know.
Like, just make it a horrible romantic movie.
Oh my god.
About nothing.
The two things that are really my favorite parts are, when I'm showing somebody else, is the very beginning, when that sound loops for like the 4th time, and like at that point, no matter like how calm you are and how like laid back of a person,
you're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? And then the moment right before the Birdemic actually does start to happen, and they're just like, they're already lulled into this like, I'm gonna pass out any second moment, and then it just happens.
After the shot of like horse urine.
Oh god, yes.
But I feel like the one moment in the movie when everyone gets like, when people sort of understand what it is.
Yeah.
Is the waitress.
Yes.
Hi!
Hi.
Here is the menu.
Thank you.
I'll be right back with you.
Here's the menu. I'll be right back with you.
I'll be right with you.
And just like the bad ADR and the, oh my god, I totally shot that thing's head off. That was a pretty good shot.
That was. Oh, right, this is where I was going. Oh, yes.
Right.
I was telling you, like, I saw them in the background.
Yes.
I was, like, waiting for this part to come up, and then I got distracted by the Birdemic talk. See what happens, Birdemic? You always do this.
Saw you walking there so pretty.
That's the other thing, though, too, is we
watch it with the riff tracks.
We watch it with the riff tracks?
I do not believe I could watch it without the riff tracks.
Right, that would probably be really, really difficult.
Like, we've seen The Room without riff tracks.
We saw The Room without riff tracks, and that was really hard. Even in the theater, it was...
Well, that's what we saw without the riff tracks.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like usually when you're experiencing a movie in the theater, at least for me, the experience of being in the theater itself kind of transports me into, like, all right, I'm gonna watch a movie. And I don't know, I get that sense of, like, when I'm a little kid and I get a little excited, I'm like, okay, movie's gonna start, yay, movie's gonna start. And then, like, The Room comes on, and you're just like, oh, shit. This is not what I...
And it was still fun.
Yeah, no, it's still fun.
You know what made it awful?
You still enjoy it.
Was I know the not funny guy.
Yeah.
There's one guy.
There's always like one guy who has to like make commentary through the whole thing.
And he wasn't funny
and
at
that's
all.
The other thing too. He wasn't funny.
So he started making jokes about like the bad pizza that she orders.
Yeah, and like, but part of me, like towards the end, I was like, I really think that he may have just had, an issue.
A mental...
maybe an incapacity.
Yeah.
Incapacity.
Well, the thing is, he got positive reinforcement for one thing that he said. Like, a few people laughed, and then he just kept doing it. And it was like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Order another pizza!
Who knows? Who really knows? But whatever that is, I think at this moment, we're really trying to just figure out what the hell to do.
Yeah.
And,
well, because I felt like, oh, do we need to have one working one in each line?
Right.
But it had to be like a close circle of working ones.
Right.
So it's not like it was that hard to figure out.
No, but we just basically like completed a circuit.
Yeah.
And
It was a little ambiguous. Come on.
yeah. But it kind of worked out. Yeah, you were kind of having a little trouble with this. What is that mechanism? Your kinesis or something?
Yes, my kinesis module.
I'm going to make a little bit of a better effort to quit calling things like, thingies and,
It does get confusing for people.
that
Float away.
and sticky out thing over there, so I'm going to try and be a little
jam.
bit, a little bit better about that. Try just a tad bit harder.
Tad low. Rob low. Chad low.
Swing low.
Walk low. We haven't watched that in a while. American Dad.
Yeah, I know. I enjoyed that for a while. And
it was one of our comfort shows for a while.
Yeah.
And then the characters just started being really mean.
Well,
like caricatures of themselves.
Okay, I get that.
So like Stan was
I
like
that.
just super selfish.
Super Stan.
Super, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what seems to happen with his shows with McFarlane.
They end up becoming the extremes of their most extreme side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that happened with The Simpsons too, to some extent. Although I haven't watched.
Well,
The Simpsons
actually,
in a while.
yeah, I would definitely agree with
Like
that.
Homer just became so staggeringly stupid.
Yeah, he really, really fell off the dumb scale.
Yeah.
And like
And they lose what makes them so great. Like,
yeah, there's like an endearing quality that, because like the earlier episodes of The Simpsons, yeah, he's a little kind of like, he's thick, but he's loving.
Yeah.
And it kind of gives him this sort of like big, lovable goof kind of like feel to it. But then you get to the point where he's like, in the much more later episodes and seasons and whatever, that he just like, that thick-headedness of his gets really blown out of proportion, so it becomes like the only quality
where
that's there
it's like
for him.
beyond unrealistic. It's just like it's just stupid.
And then all
it's
the
like
other
it makes
stuff
him
is sort
unlikable.
of, is downplayed.
Yeah.
So yeah. But maybe I should just not have a cow man.
Remember when The Simpsons was all like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Edgy?
Not edgy. It was controversial.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of where I was.
And what's funny,
to go
they
with
had The
what you were
Simpsons
saying.
against the Cosbys. Like The Simpsons was on TV the same night.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, oh, this wholesome family and this loathsome family, and like if only they knew.
Yeah. Yeah. If only they knew what we know now.
Yeah. That's still upsetting.
Yeah. World's always changing.
Yeah. Wheels turning.
Yep. Yeah, so you made like an interesting little pattern here.
Well, I just figured
basically-
now there's a working one in every row, and that didn't fix it.
Right.
So now I guess they all have to be in the same.
And that's circular.
Yeah.
I think I may have mentioned something about that too. Like, why don't you just try moving it to the front? See what happens.
Do it.
Do it. You can do it.
Then I realized how far my kinesis module was working.
Right.
I was like running right up to them, and it was actually giving me more of a hard time.
Yeah, it was like harder for you to grab onto it.
And then fling myself.
And it sucks that you have to like basically go all the way over there to pick it up.
But I was doing pretty efficient.
By the time we got here, definitely.
Just get rid of that.
You're like, throw that away.
Fuck it.
And then.
Nice.
Yay! Everything worked.
Now where's the things trying to kill me? Because that's what always happens.
That's always what happens.
You
get
accomplish something?
Get back to communication.
And bad guys jump
Here
down.
comes the death.
Send
Yep.
coordinates to the Valor.
Pretty much. Alright, waiting for those nasty dead baby things to come floating around.
Always.
Ugh.
Always with the dead babies. Why?
I don't know.
Why?
They're in my dreams.
Ugh.
Ugh. It's totally right.
The dead babies dream of electricity.
Oh, right. You were kind of like not on the ceiling, but sort of on the side of the wall.
Yeah.
like craning my neck to try and figure out where you're at. Okay, so what?
Nothing. I was going to talk about the Seder, but I'm just going to let it go because it's the end of the episode.
It's the end of the episode.
So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next station on the Great Spate Coaster.
Thanks.